Right, it's now time for a bit of Monday motivation. Local influencer, life coach and fitness expert Alex Ross joins me in the studio for some Monday motivation. Good afternoon, Alex. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. What you got for us today?
Well, I wanted to talk about failure today, and it sounds a little bit miserable, but it's going to turn out good in the end, if you know what I mean. So, I think a lot of us don't do what we want to do, and we don't do what we love to do because we are afraid. We're so afraid of failure. And, you know, myself included, sometimes I'm a little bit afraid of failure, but obviously over the years I've tried to train myself the best I can to get out of that mindset. As you know, I do a lot of mindset work with people, a lot of mindset coaching on top of my fitness coaching. I think it's really important. So, what would you do if you thought you wouldn't fail? What goals would you set for yourself? You've got to think, you can't be just amazing at something first time. I mean, some people are naturally talented, and yeah, they might be, but we're not always just amazing at something the first time that we ever do it. So I feel like the failures that we have, they are like a lesson. And also a bit of a blessing because it moves us on to the next stage. We can fail again and again and again and again, and that is okay until we get to the point where we want to be. For example, J.K. Rowling, she was rejected by loads of publishers before she was actually published in the end for her book. And Michael Jordan, another example, he was cut from his basketball team when he was younger, but they didn't see that as a failure. Right, that's it, I'm going to stop. They saw that as, right, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep pushing. That failure pushed them to their dreams and their goals. For example, I've got an example of one. So my dance teacher when I was younger, she was saying to me, she was like, oh, you're not bendy, you'll never be flexible, like you're not a dancer sort of thing. And I was like, right, well, I want to be, so I'm going to do this. And then in the end, I was a professional dancer. That's in my early 20s, a bit too old for that now. But anyway, they are just examples of why failure is actually good sometimes, and it's not the be-all and end-all. And I think it's really important to remind ourselves of that, especially when we've got goals, not just fitness goals and health goals, but also just anything in life.
Some good stuff today there.
Thank you.
Be bendy. Be more bendy.
Yeah, do the splits, Watko.
Here we go. You ready?
Oh!
Oh!
Wow, that's actually really good. You okay?
I'm going to struggle to get back up now.
Do you need some help?
How can people find out more about you?
You can go on all the socials, so Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. My business name is Pretty Heavy Lifters, and you can find me on my personal socials as well under Alex Ross.
I think I've done myself a mischief.